As the instability in South Sudan rages on, the effects have extended beyond the borders, and traders in the northern Uganda town of Gulu are directly feeling the pinch. For Charles Onenchan, whose biggest clientele comes from South Sudan, the situation is one that presents an uncertain future for his business.
I had a client who came from Juba. Is a big buyer who bought like 28 tons of sorghum from me and took it to Southern Sudan, and he told me to organize some 50 tons good first-class maize, which I already injected my capital in 20 tons, and that is about 16 million. Unfortunately, the day they are supposed to take off and come here, the war broke.
Onenchan points out that the kind of produce he deals in has a better reception in South Sudan than it does in Uganda, where there is barely any demand.
In Uganda, when you go to Kampala, you look at the price of ginat. The white ginat in Kampala, the price is low. But the white ginat is highly consumed in Southern Sudan. And that is where most of our market for the white ginat come from.
And for this distraught trader, the situation only gets worse as the instability in South Sudan has led to an influx of people crossing the border for safety, posing an even bigger threat to his business.
Coming to open up their stores here, that means there is going to be very high competition for the little production we have, and definitely the whole cost of agricultural produce is going to increase.
However, it's not all gloom and doom for every business in northern Uganda, as the hospitality industry, on the contrary, is counting daily profits.
Our occupancy percentage shoot up to over 75% every night. Sales in the restaurant went abnormal, I should say. Normally, this is rare. Our usual clients are NGO, corporates, and by this period they're all gone.
With South Sudan being a leading trading partner with Uganda, it goes without saying that the traders, especially those in produce, are suffering at the hands of the prevailing war. However, much as some are being affected negatively, hotels are not suffering the same fate, as they're witnessing an increase in demand for accommodation from those fleeing the war-ridden country.